Mrs. Perkinson. We've been working hard on the DBQs. I know writing them in 45 minutes has been somewhat of a challenge, but we'll keep practicing and, honestly, just do the best that you can. This video is going to be a little bit of a review about the Renaissance. And so I'm going to post the video first, and then I'll post some Google questions on a Google quiz that I want you to answer from this video. All right. And it's going in the gradebook as a summative, so everybody needs to do this. So remember we talked about the Renaissance. It starts about 1348. It starts in Italy because Italy was the first country to recover from the Black Death, which spread through Europe in a 3-year time period and killed like 50% of the population. So Italy was an urban country. And what I mean by that is that there were a lot of city-states. It was heavy in trade. We know that they are going to be trading pretty heavily with Asia, which is why they were the first affected by the bubonic plague, because we believe that it came through on the trading ships. So we know that the Catholic Church religion was extremely important, that the church was politically, socially, religiously the boss of everybody. We know that there was a great deal of corruption within the church, with, especially I call them the naughty popes, Alexander, Julius, Leo, Sixtus, the ones that we talked about in class. We know that the Catholic Church was selling indulgences. This was a certificate to get people's souls out of the waiting place called purgatory and into heaven. It was really just a moneymaker, but a lot of people during this time were illiterate and had to believe in what the church told them. And so this is going to lead to the Northern Renaissance, which takes place in Germany and England, and with Martin Luther, who was a young German priest who was very bothered by the selling of the indulgences and the corruption of the church. And in 1517 posted his 95 thesis, which outlined all of his complaints against the church. And we know that because by now we have the printing press invented in the 1450s, this thesis is going to be printed large and white. It got translated into German, which was the vernacular language. And so Luther then was called to a trial at the Edict of Worms, where he was told to take back all of his talk against the Catholic Church, or he was going to be branded a heretic. And we know that he refused. Not because he wanted to leave the church, but he believed in his principles. He believed in his ideas. And so he was excommunicated, and we have the beginning of Lutheranism. So the Northern Renaissance is going to start with the breaking away of people from the Catholic Church at much risk to themselves, and the beginning of new religious ideas like Lutheranism, and then down the road we're going to get John Calvin. As far as art, the Renaissance is when we see the rock star artists, Da Vinci, Michelangelo, Raphael. They are going to get away from some religious art. The religious art's still important, but we're going to see more secular art. We're going to see brighter colors. We're going to see perspective. All right, so stay tuned for the second part, which I'm going to post later this week. And we're going to get into the Church of England, Henry VIII.